guys, welcome to my channel. It's the JJ. If you are new here, welcome. I do a lot of research and reviews about difficult processes involved in our day-to-day life, about finding information, and after finding such information, bringing those information to people that need it at the end of the day, just to save you stress and save you money. If you are a returning subscriber, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing a video called how to authenticate your documents at the Ministry of Education. I've done something like that, but that video was on how to register before then going there in person at the Ministry of Education to authenticate those documents. And if you've not watched that video, I advise you to pause this video and watch it first before attempting to watch this one. So now I'm going to pause for you so you can watch that. Now if your school doesn't want to send that verification, not to worry, I have a video showing how to get past that. So if you also have laminated documents and you are scared that, oh, I don't know if they are going to authenticate my laminated documents, I have a video about that. I'll link it up in the cards, link how to get your transcript without verification, link how to get your laminated documents authenticated and not to be scared of it. So I guess at this point I'm pausing. Watch those videos. Now you are back here, you've watched those videos, you are fully ready, confident to go ahead and authenticate your documents. Before going to the Ministry of Education, you want to go back to your school and ask them to send a verification letter concerning your degree to the Ministry of Education's email and also to your email. So you need these documents, your remitter, your appointment slip, your original documents that you want to authenticate, as well as the verification letter. Now if your school doesn't give you the verification letter, you don't have any, you still don't have any problem. Talked about it in that video you just watched. Then the next thing you do is get a photocopy of each document you are authenticating. It can be black or white, it doesn't necessarily have to be colored. Then you arrange these documents inside an envelope. I'll put a picture for you to know. It's a long brown envelope. You can get it from anywhere around you, or you can go to the Ministry of Education to get it there. I think it sells for 300 naira. Don't forget to go along with an identity document. It can be your NIN or it can be your passport. If you're authenticating your BSc, make sure you authenticate your WAEC. The same goes for MSc. Make sure you authenticate your WAEC. You can be asked there, where is your WAEC? Just make sure you come to authenticate it. Now the route to Ministry of Education. I find this confusing. When I wanted to go to the Ministry of Education, it was showing two different addresses on the Google map. I would link one up in the description box below and also put a picture here so you find it easy to access there. As early as 6 a.m. you give your Uber driver that address and takes you straight to the right Ministry of Education's address. Now once you are there at the Ministry of Education, you want to go to the ground floor where the revenue office is. There you pay them an undocumented 500 naira after showing them your remitter. I don't know why you pay such amount, please don't ask me. Once you are done there, you go to the 8th floor. There are security men up there that they will also check your document to see whether you came with the right document. If the revenue office is not open at the time you are there, make sure you go to the 8th floor so you can get your number before coming down to the revenue office to get the receipt after giving them that remitter, right? So you need to come with 2 copies of your remitter. Great. Now after getting your number from the security men on the 8th floor, the next thing you want to do is staple that number with the original remitter receipt, the appointment slip, and the remitter, the one that was printed from the website. You staple it on the envelope, not inside the envelope. After that, you arrange your original documents in the order it falls on the remitter slip respectively. Then you arrange the photocopies behind those original documents. Let's take for instance on your appointment slip, it says WAEC BSc transcript. What will be in the envelope is WAEC original first, BSc original, transcript original, followed by the photocopy WAEC, photocopy BSc, photocopy transcript inside the envelope, so that it will be easy for them to access once they call you in and they are trying to go through those documents. It will be easy. After that, when they call you and they access those documents, the next thing is to wait for you to be called again. It might take a few hours, but after waiting and your name is called, you are giving your documents. Make sure that at the back of those original documents there is a sticker, signature and date. Then the photocopies, make sure there is a signature in the front and date. If you don't have these things on your documents, it will be very hard once you're at the embassy trying to verify those documents as original, because that sticker number one has the number in which they are going to check and know on the Ministry of Education website that that document was actually authenticated. If you are done with this stage, you are good to go. Then for the eligibility letter, there are two types of eligibility letter: eligibility for study, showing that you are fit enough to study in the destination country you are going to, and eligibility for proficiency in English. I advise you to go for the both of them because you already paid for the both of them on the website. If you're going for BSc, make sure you make a photocopy of the authenticated WAEC as well as your secondary school testimonial for eligibility letter. For MSc, make sure you photocopy the authenticated version of your degree certificate for your eligibility letter. The security men will guide you on what to indicate on those documents you photocopy, the country you are intended to go to. Please, sorry for the distraction. Then you have to wait. After being directed to submit it in the room where it's supposed to be submitted, you have to wait for hours before it's done. So if you are someone that wants to authenticate at Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I advise you that after submitting, you should come back and get it the next day while authenticating at Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Or if you submitted the documents in the morning, this eligibility letter, if you've done it as early as like 8 o'clock at Ministry of Education, you can wait until 3 p.m. to get it before closing hours. So that's basically it. Make sure that they've signed this document before leaving there. They've stamped and signed on this letter, because if they've not signed and stamped, it's as good as useless. Make sure you cross-check before leaving that place, please. So at this point, congratulations. I know that it was stressful, but it's worth it. Make sure you stick around for my next video. I'll be doing another video on how to authenticate your documents at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, like the physical aspect of it. After you have a video on how you register for that first before going there physically. So I'll be doing the physical one on how you go there and submit those documents, just like I did in this video. So stick around, watch it. If you're not subscribed, please, what is keeping you this big insightful information and is not subscribed? Okay, if you like the quality of this content, subscribe and make sure you turn on notification for my next video. I'll see you later. That's it, guys and girls. Take care.